Hey guys, welcome to our first day of notes for um, the moles and stoichiometry. The first thing we'll be starting with is the idea of AMU and gram formula mass. So that's what we'll be studying today. And then we'll be moving on to adding up atoms. So go ahead and turn the first page of your note packet and we'll take a look at these vocabulary. We might do an exercise later where you check mark any of these that make sense to you or you remember. You can just define to another person. And we'll go ahead and start with our notes right now. All right, let's take a look at, first of all, what are we doing? Well, we're going to take some atoms. So we're going to use our periodic table to find the masses of those atoms and then add up the atoms to find the mass of a molecule. So that's in a nutshell what we're doing. So if you have your periodic table available, we can look at the mass of atoms and we measure them in special units called atomic mass units. And so let's take a look at our periodic table and look at one particular atom. So let me just do that right now. If you take a look at the periodic table, you'll see on the top left the actual mass. So for carbon is 12.01. And let's do it for real. So I should have just done this right here. Right there is the atomic mass. So that's found on the top left corner in our periodic table. It can be found in different places. But that literally is the atomic mass of the atom. So in this case, it's 15.994 for oxygen, 15.9994, and it's AMU. And again, how do we find that? This number right there. All right, that's about the biggest skill that we're going to be learning today. I can zoom in a little here. Okay, I would like you to also understand we use grams as units for massing atoms. Aren't atoms too small? Yeah, if they were this big, we would use grams. And this is just, of course, a model. And so we're going to use a new unit called AMU. And this is how many grams an AMU is. And of course, that would be too small, too big of a bulky number to use. Even with scientific notation, we want to stray away from that. So we just reset it to AMUs. And we can look at the atomic mass of all of these units. So go ahead and open your periodic table. Look up the mass of magnesium. And it will be 24.305 AMU. And then for the exercise, go ahead and fill in the rest of the AMUs. We'll need all of these elements masses for different exercises we're going to do today. So go ahead and take a moment to look those up, and I'll pause my video, but you can pause your video and then catch up. All right. I guess if you need help, I will be doing this with you. You can jump through this. I just need to